AT&T Park. Tonight, the first of Gio Gonzalez will be on the mound for the series opener. Eric, any thoughts?
Yeah, guys, he did get the win in his last outing, but he only threw 5 innings. I'd like to see him go a little deeper here in this one.
Kenny Lofton is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. EK, you look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
And they've been as hot as anybody in the league recently. So all they need to do is keep playing the way they've been playing, and you have to say they stack up with anybody in baseball.
Nori Aoki will take his first swings here, and as you can see, not a lot going right for him offensively here in this first month of the year. Runners off for second. Pitch is a called strike. The throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Gonzalez comes set. Here he comes 0-1. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. Now after the stolen base, any thought of a bunt here to get him to third?
This early, I don't really see the need. I mean, then you're saying we just want to play for 1.
Yeah, I think later on.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Manny Machado will stand in hoping he can be the same kind of run producer he was yesterday when he drove in 3 of his guys' 4 eventual runs. The tag, and he is out. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. EK, any thoughts?
Well, I think every pitcher is aware of the danger when Prince Fielder is at the plate. This is a guy that's hitting over 350 in road games this year, which is pretty unusual, but that's the case. So I think we can expect him to put together a pretty solid performance in this one.
And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Marlins get 1 here on a couple of hits. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Marlins 1 and the Giants coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Chris Archer, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, you take a look at that ERA. He has not been good this year. Got to throw a lot better. Hopefully he can start doing that in this one.
Ichiro Suzuki stands in as he looks at a called strike. This Marlin ball club, Eric Karros, as they begin play here tonight, they're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
They come into this one fresh off a 4-2 homestand, so they'll be hoping to get the same sort of production as they head out onto this road trip.
Way outside. 1-2. To first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. But the recovery throw never really had a chance, and I'd be shocked if that's not an infield single here to kick off the inning.
Well, nothing too out of the ordinary right there. He just doesn't look this one into his glove. And now all of a sudden, they've got a man on here to begin this inning.
Here's the first pitch to him. Chase Utley stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. First and second here with nobody out. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. bat explodes as this has popped up. And he will somehow keep his eye on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 1. And with that, a look at Bruce Bochy's lineup card for the Giants. Anybody catch your eye, Eric?
Well, I'm looking for a big performance out of Nolan Arenado. He hasn't been missing much lately, hitting 3 home runs over the last 10 ball games. Not an eye-popping statistic, but still a good indication that he's been in a groove at the plate.
Lofton is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. Alex Rodriguez will come forward now, back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. Trying to escape unscathed here in the first. Lays off 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
And you get the sense that he's starting to figure things out. He lets the first 2 men of the inning reach. Now he's settled down, and he's close to getting out of this thing with a 0.
Got him swinging in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a base hit. Also 1 error in the inning, but 2 men left on. Second inning now from San Francisco. The Marlins lead it 1-0. Stephen Piscotty will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame yesterday afternoon.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Swung on and hit in the air down the left field line. Coughlin is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. And with that, let's take a look at the Giants lineup defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, we get to watch one of the best all-around players in the game in Bryce Harper. What he does defensively, he's got great speed, got an absolute cannon for an arm, and he's very aggressive. Has not met a wall that he doesn't want to run through.
Gonzalez steps into his windup. Here it is on 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
Down the third baseline. Ready to deliver the 1-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Yadier Molina will stride in now, and as you see there, he sits 9th in the National League in batting at the start of play.
Well, right now, he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Ozzie Smith set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
In there at the knees, strike 1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Ichiro over to his right, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Marlins leave 1. We've played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Carlos Ruiz will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Catcher, Carlos Ruiz.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, not close on either of these first two pitches. He's going to have to find the release point quick before he loses the leadoff guy.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
And I don't think this partisan crowd is going to like that too much. One thing you don't want to do as an opposing pitcher, well, two things actually. One, you don't want to get the crowd involved early, and two, you don't want to set yourself up for a possible big inning. Now, both of those things have come true.
Stepping in now, Chris Coughlin. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Nobody out, runner on first. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
And his command is starting to desert him a little bit here. You hate to hit a guy and then follow that up by falling behind the next hitter, but that's what we're seeing.
Gets the call on the changeup there. 2-1.
Yeah, you don't see 2-0 changeups too often, but if you know a good hitter is going to be sitting fastball, don't give him what he wants.
In there, and it's even now. 2-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Hit well on the ground to first. One there.
He's out.
Return throw gets him at first. It's a 3-6-1 double play.
The shortstop,
Enos Fuentes gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way. And
well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Giants are down quietly. They still trail 1-0. Chris Archer set to lead off the third. 9-1-2 due up.
Well, you know it's always a tough inning when your pitcher leads off for you because most of the time the guys just flat out can't hit. But who knows? Maybe he can get something started here and help himself out.
And A-Rod will look this one in for the first out. So one out now for the Marlins in their half of the third. And standing in is the veteran center fielder, Kenny Lofton. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Gonzalez looks in. Here it is on 0-1. Tap fouled at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
he did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
Popped up. And he'll put it away now without much of a problem. Two gone now here in the third.
The left fielder, number 8, Nori Aoki.
Settling in now, Nori Aoki. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and so far that's been the only real offense in this game. Good pitching we're seeing so far.
Nope,
below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
2 out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper on the run. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Gio Gonzalez digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Pitcher, Gio.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into the seats, 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Grounded to the right. Backhanded. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
Now batting the right fielder,
Ichiro Suzuki, the hitter now. 0 for 1 on the day after reaching on an error his first time up.
Yeah, still looking for his first hit of the game, so let's see if he can come through with that one right here.
First pitch of the at-bat. Nope. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Swing and a liner. Foul. Bases are empty. 1 man out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Lofton is there. 2 down.
Now batting the second baseman, Chase Utley.
So the first 2 are retired here for Chase Utley. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Nope.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And Utley not biting at that one as he's ahead in the count now 3-1.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
And the count will be full. Drilled to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So a 2-out single there as we check out the teams with the highest batting averages here in the first month of the season.
Yeah, and there you see where they rank in that stat category. Their approach as a team is outstanding, and I'll tell you, it's an awfully good feeling coming to the park when you know your bats are going to come through for you.
Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for San Francisco. It remains. Manny Machado is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Third baseman number 13, Manny Machado.
A ball hit hard to the left side, but this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring in the slugging first baseman, Prince Fielder. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. 1 run on 3 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Real good lateral movement on that 2-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing.
Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Right fielder,
into the box now, Stephen Piscotty. He flew out in his last at-bat. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Push softly over toward the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Miami down in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Bryce Harper, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And a high strike there, 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
You got to be careful with that inside location on 0-2. The last thing you want to do is hit him.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. I'll tell you, he's already hit one guy, and he is not afraid to work inside.
No, and as much as I hate to say it, pitchers have just as much right to the inside part of the plate as you do.
Looking to avoid his first walk. Hit hard towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out.
The batter, first baseman, Alex.
Digging in, Alex Rodriguez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
It was a pretty big strikeout, too, because he had a chance to drive in a run, so I'm sure he's going to be thinking about that missed opportunity for a little while.
Archer's ready. 0-1 pitch on its way. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. And that misses 2-2. Still 2-2. Swing and a miss by A-Rod, so he becomes a strikeout victim here.
And so far he's been real effective using that inside part of the plate tonight. I don't think that pitch was even in the strike zone, and Show Track will confirm that for us right now. But I guess he felt like it was close enough that he had to take a rip at it.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. 2 out, nobody on. Up top, it's 2-0.
2 tough sliders there back-to-back, and he couldn't get him to bite on either. Now he might have to change tack here, down 2-0.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. Rolled foul off to the left, so he stays alive. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Hard liner toward short. A spin and a throw, and this is in the dirt, but Fielder does just what his name implies as he saves an error to end the inning. Giants are down. Cesar Hernandez will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Gonzalez is ready. Here's the 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. This is line to left, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Yadier Molina is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. He's set. Here it comes. Runner goes for second. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Shot towards second. Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman.
The batter,
Ozzie Smith is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. And he'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Fuentes backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Chris Archer is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Sent on the ground out to second. Right to Utley. Throw in time and the side is retired. 1 left for Miami, but they're on top. Chris Coghlan will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
And he falls behind 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Enos Fuentes is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Gio Gonzalez stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Yeah, 1 pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing, this could turn out to be a night off for the bullpen.
Aoki going back. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Giants down in order. They're down 1-0. Kenny Lofton makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning. Gonzalez gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Well, for that man right there, only the 1 run allowed. How discouraging is that when you're pitching your heart out and you're just not getting the support?
Well, the good pitchers really don't let it get to them. They know that it cuts both ways. Sometimes you give up 5 runs and your guys score you 8. You just have to focus on holding up your end of the bargain.
And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. This is in the air out to left field. Coghlan moves over. Oh, no, it drops. Around third and being waved on home. And a relay to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Manny Machado digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he was right on the off-speed stuff and hit it well, but just didn't have any luck. It's going to be interesting to see if they stay with more fastballs right here.
0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
And they may have found a location that they like right here. 2 different pitches, both taken on the inside corner, and now they can go just about anywhere they want.
Grounded to third. Gloved by Arenado. Throw on to first, and 1 third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away. Prince Fielder will dig in for the third time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Shot toward right center, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. Stephen Piscotty will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Marlins forced to settle for 1. Ichiro Suzuki will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Bounce to first. And the big fella just takes it to the bag himself for the first out.
The second baseman,
that slider's been an
26.
effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. High in the air and deep to left center field. Aoki racing back out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. Solo shot that time from Chase Utley. And the Giants have struck for a run. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Well, he already had 2 hits coming into the at-bat, and he goes ahead and does this. And he's turning this into a night to remember.
Here's Nolan Arenado. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. To 2-2 now.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Ball 3. 3-2 now. Trouble waiting on deck as Bryce Harper hits next. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Nolan Arenado touches them all. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Giants have come back to knock this one up at 2 apiece.
Just like the guy before him, he went up there with a very aggressive mindset at the plate. So when he got his pitch, he wasn't thinking, I'm going to hit a line drive. He was thinking, I'm going deep. This ball clears the wall by plenty.
Bryce Harper is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. So after the strong 5 innings, things have not come as easily for him here in inning number 6.
Well, this is kind of the MO of this lineup. They have a way of just wearing you down. And they're starting to get into some better counts to hit, and that work's paying off.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, this is a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1. And now he's really in the driver's seat to see a fastball.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Hard around first is Harper racing for second. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
and things are starting to change for the worse out there. Now, this is a guy who hadn't given up a run until earlier this inning, and now all of a sudden, he's having a hard time getting anybody out. Looks to me like he's hit the wall out there.
Alex Rodriguez comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
And in this spot, you got to pitch for the strikeout here. And this is a guy that's gone down twice so far, so you do have that in your favor.
Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Smith takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Now to the plate, Carlos Ruiz. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. And this is right past Molina and back to the screen. Throw goes to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. Back here in San Francisco, all tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. Cesar Hernandez will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
On the move is Harper. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, number 4, catcher.
So the leadoff man retired here. That'll bring up Yadier Molina. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one.
Well, he's really kept himself in the game here by throwing first pitch strikes to about 70% of the batters he's faced. That's kept him in the ball game and kept his team in the ball game.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Now batting,
Ozzie Smith will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Rodriguez is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Juan Lagares will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
number 12, Juan Lagares.
Big break to the curveball, but it misses down and in for ball 1. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Harper has a read on it. And that ends the inning. Marlins leave 1. Score. Jumbo Diaz will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Jumbo Diaz.
Chris Coghlan ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Hit hard on the ground to second. Hernandez comes up with it. 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Enos Fuentes.
Enos Fuentes will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. First pitch on its way. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball one. Look out, 2-0 now.
It seems like he's just dancing around him so far in this at-bat. No fastballs yet. He's behind 2-0. I know what I'm looking for if I'm hitting.
And he gets the slider over here. It's 2-1 now.
Maybe you worry about this guy getting a little too slider happy. That's 3 in a row now, so you're giving that guy at the plate a pretty good look at him.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Oh, that could be the defining moment of the game right there. He's got one more guy to get through in the inning, but that was a huge out, number 2.
Gio Gonzalez will buy himself another at-bat, and in turn he'll get himself a nice little ovation for the work he's turned in on the mound so far.
He's been great. This is an appreciative crowd. They like what they've seen, and I don't blame them.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, you know, sometimes it's that natural tendency to let up just a little bit when you're facing the opposing pitcher. You know he's not going to do much damage.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Kenny Lofton comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
On his way to pitch number 75. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Fuentes retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number 1.
The left fielder, number 8.
Nori Aoki gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Now look out as he's got to hit the deck here. It's ball 1. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will wind up being a foul ball. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. To not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal. And that at-bat right there, that's exactly why this guy's such a tough out. I mean, he's not going to launch too many balls into the stands, but he will do this. And that's work the count in his favor and then come through with a solid single.
Manny Machado is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. He's set. Here's the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Prince Fielder will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all-or-nothing type hitters. But, hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
Gets a small piece near the plate. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Oh, and the defense holds. That's a big second out with the go-ahead run still stuck at third base. And now the chances are much brighter that they can get out of this with the game still tied.
And ball 4 here on the intentional walk, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone. Cesar Hernandez comes to the plate looking to deliver with the bases loaded and 2 men gone.
Well, these are those situations that kids go through in the backyard. Bases juiced, 2 outs. He needs to stay within himself and just focus on making good contact.
Now here comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is coming up as that's going to be all for Gio Gonzalez. Jason Grilli comes on now trying to keep this ball game tied.
Now batting,
Cesar Hernandez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Skied into straightaway right. Ichiro is under it, and that's the 3rd out. Fine work out of the San Francisco bullpen. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we are tied 2-2. Gerard Dyson will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Left field, number 2.
Ichiro Suzuki will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
And Ichiro can't make contact as he falls behind 0-2 now. This man out for his 2nd inning of work. Did a nice job getting them 1-2-3 last time around.
Yeah, but that was against the 7, 8, 9 guys. Things may be a little more difficult here now that he has to face the top 3 in the lineup.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Piscotty has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Ready now, Chase Utley. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Well, the last time that was a fastball, and it didn't really look like he got all of it, but the velocity of the pitch probably helped it a little bit, and he just snuck it out of here.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first, and Utley's retired. 2 gone.
The batter, number 28, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Nolan Arenado comes forward now. A home run in his last at-bat.
Well, that was a fastball that he hit then, so we'll see if they go after him with hard stuff again.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
If there's one guy on this roster that wants the ball in a moment like this, this is the guy.
Here comes the 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Yeah, that's where you need to be selective. That was a pitcher's pitch, and now you give that advantage right back.
Squared that one up just a little late. And another foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
And this guy won't lay down here because there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's putting up a good fight.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Shot fouled over towards the coaching box. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Smith is up with it on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3. Rod Carew is going to come on and pinch hit here, and this is an important at-bat, leading things off in the 9th in a tie ball game. Andrew Miller will enter now to start the 9th inning, as his job will be keeping the game tied until the bottom half. Rod Carew is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Ozzie Smith stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he takes ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, there's a good one right there. Right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Ready on 1-2. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Harper is going to get there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ketel Marte will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Another tough pitch and a tough call there. He couldn't get him to bite again, so he's worked it from 0-2 to 3-2.
Center fielder number 7,
Kenny Lofton strides to the plate with 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run over at first base.
Yeah, and the key here is don't try to do too much. At least move the line and get it to the next guy. It's not really easy to score a guy from first all in one swing.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And this is fouled straight back. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Hit out towards second. Utley is there. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So it's no runs, no. Rod Carew will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Joaquin Soria will come on needing to get 3 outs here to try to send this game to extra innings. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. Out in front of it, strike one. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good thing that pitch was above the strike zone, because a few inches lower and that ball's right in his wheelhouse.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Alex Rodriguez will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Rodriguez.
Righty against righty, as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. One and one, here it is. And they'll come back with 1 in the third as the count moves to 2-1 now. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. A solo home run here for Alex Rodriguez. And with 1 swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
It looked like he saved his best work here for the final swing. And these guys are certainly amped up as he wins it with a game-winning homer.
And guys, the Giants were buoyed tonight by a fine offensive performance turned in by this man, Chase Utley. Strike opposed, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Caro, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Giants are